scores! Stutzla, one-timer, scores!
Great save made by Gustafsson. Right here, what an awesome pass through the slot, onto the stick of Batherson. Kachuk in tight up, let's get going, scores! Brady Kachuk wins it in overtime for Ottawa.
Welcome to Sens Talk. My name is Brandon and I am your host. Now tonight, Ottawa took on the St. Louis Blues for the first time since 2019. Now with the Blues is Logan Brown, of course traded earlier this season for Zack Sanford. Did not play in tonight's game though, as he was a healthy scratch, so his revenge game will have to wait for another day. Now as I mentioned, Zack Sanford did play in today's game, however, acquired of course from Logan Brown via St. Louis. But before today's game, after practice, he had some interesting thoughts. As he said after practice, quote unquote from TSN 1200, "Just living life is a bit of an adjustment," said Sanford. "I was born and grew up in the United States, so living here in Canada has been different." And then after that, just before puck drop, Sportsnet's Elliot Freeman in his 32 Thoughts article put out an interesting tidbit saying that Zack Sanford is actually on the trade block. So it does appear that Sanford's days in Ottawa do appear to be coming to an end very soon. And listen, I don't blame Sanford for wanting to go back home. I think anyone watching this video would feel the same. So, at the end of the day, Zack Sanford has been nothing but classy since coming here. He's done everything he's been asked to do. Regardless of what happens, I wish him the best of luck, and, we'll have to see what happens. Maybe Ottawa can get a nice little piece there for Zack Sanford. Now, a couple of injury notes for Ottawa. Firstly, Formenton did come back for today's game. There was some question about that after that hit against the Capitals the other day. Unfortunately, though, Tom Chabot will not be playing in today's game after that Tom Wilson hit. It's precautionary. DJ Smith does say that he hopes it will not be a long-term injury. Now, before today's game begun, the Blues had won 15 out of their last 17 games, while Ottawa is looking to win back-to-back games after a big win on Sunday against the Capitals. To the first period we go, and on a broken face-off play, Braden Shen jabs the puck over Matt Murray, 1-0 Blues, and, that was a tough one there, a bit of a screen. Can't really blame Murray for that one. But with 3 minutes left to go in the first period of play, the Blues are up like 18-4 in shots, but guess what? Doesn't matter. Ottawa gets a power play. Brannstrom with a breakout pass, tipped in from Kachuk to Stutzla. Stutzla takes advantage of Bertuzzo's trip as he falls. Stutzla goes around him. Nice little move. Tie game, 1-1. Tim Stutzla. A beautiful, nifty goal there for the young German stud, and Ottawa goes into the second period with a tie game that they probably don't deserve, but one that they have. But to the second period we go, 2 minutes in, Tarasenko on the power play rips it top glove past Matt Murray to give the Blues the 1-goal lead right back. It's a 2-1 game, and then minutes later, Ottawa's forwards leave Nick Holden all alone in front of the net, leaving him stranded, and that allows the Blues to play hot potato as Thomas puts it in to make it 3-1 St. Louis. But a minute later, off a face-off in the Blues offensive zone, Brannstrom takes a shot from the point. Parker Kelly tips it home. Ottawa down by 1. What a response. It's a 3-2 game on Parker Kelly's second of the season. Love to see it. I love to see Parker Kelly scoring. To the third period we go. Ottawa, hey, they're only down by a goal. They have a chance against a really, really good, St. Louis Blues team. With Ottawa's injuries that they have, the fact they're even in this game is a miracle. We're talking Tom Chabot, Josh Norris, Drake Batherson, Colin White, Shane Pinto. You can go through the whole list. It's absolutely insane. So, with the amount of injuries Ottawa is dealing with, I mean, listen, it's a miracle, frankly, that Ottawa is still in this game, but things pretty much unraveled quickly there in the third period of play. Costin tipped the puck over Matt Murray on a weird bounce off the boards. Sundqvist buries it to make it 4-3 midway through the third period of play. On the goal, Sundqvist actually fell on top of Matt Murray, which injured him, which made him leave the game. He did not return. Post-game, DJ Smith said Murray is being evaluated and he should have more on him shortly, so there's no official update yet. Hopefully it's nothing serious, as Ottawa will end up giving up the empty net goal as they fall to the Blues 5-2. In a game that, hey, with all the injuries they had, they did not have much of a chance. Didn't even get 20 shots on net. Now, some game notes before we wrap up today's video. An interesting stat from the Blues broadcast about the Sounders was brought to my attention on Twitter from @Nico Robinson, so shout out to him for the stat from the Blues broadcast. Their broadcast said Ottawa ranks 30th in league in slot shots at 15.3 and slot passes at 17 per game. This truly does explain why Ottawa's had a lot of games where they've been unable to really get anything going offensively, including a few shutouts this season. I think they've gotten shut out like 4 or 5 times this season, which is remarkable because going into the season, Ottawa didn't get shut out for almost 2-3 seasons in a row. So it really does show that, hey, that stat right there is a glaring example of why Ottawa's struggling to score. Now let's steer things into a much more positive, all right? Listen, Ottawa lost 5-2. They're not really getting much offense going, and I just showed a bad example of how that's happening. But here's a positive. And Thomas Chabot's shoes, Erik Brannstrom filled them greatly. 2 points today, his first career multi-point game. He looked great on the first power play, really moving the puck well, looked really, really confident. And hey, listen, that's a great omen for Ottawa because, with JBD, with Lassie Thompson, with Jake Sanderson, that's 3 prospects coming right there with Zub and Chabot. I mean, listen, there's not much space left in this decor in the next year or two. And Brannstrom tonight showed us why he should definitely be in consideration to stick around for long term instead of being traded. Now, besides that, the next Sander game is on Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time versus the Buffalo Sabres. Former Sens goaltender and Sens legend Craig Anderson and friend of the show Craig Anderson will be starting against Ottawa in that game. Should be fun to see him play against his former team. Now, I do want to say that the video for that game, post-game video recap, should be out on Friday instead of Thursday night. I'm probably doing something Thursday night. I should be busy. Friday, that video should be out. Besides that, thank you all for watching as Ottawa loses 5-2 to the St. Louis Blues. It's a tough game, but with such an injury-depleted lineup, they put in a good effort up until that third period of play. Besides that, thank you all for watching. Make sure to like this video, share this really cool stuff, and of course, click the big red button down there and make it great and subscribe to us. And most importantly of all, turn the notification bell on so you get notified whenever we upload a new video. Besides that, thank you for watching. Appreciate the support. And by the way, tomorrow, Canada takes on the United States of America in the women's gold medal game. Go, Canada, go.